Hello, family, loved ones of my students. My name is Miss Helring. I am your student's fourth grade teacher this year. I am new to Holy Families, so thank you all for the warm welcomes I've been getting. The first couple weeks here have been amazing. Your students are one of the best class that I've ever worked with. I wanted to start off first with just our morning meetings. I know virtual isn't really what we all wanted to do, but it's just something that we have to do right now. So at 8:20 every morning, there will be a morning meeting. Your students will log into Google Classroom if they are virtual. They will be present for the attendance, any notes that have to be told to me. Uh, they hear the announcements. They do the pledge. They pray with us. And then pretty much at that time, I ask them if they have any questions for the day. And then from there, I tell them what time they have to come back to meet with us. Usually it's in the afternoon, either to watch a lesson. Like this week, we've done science experiments, we've all done them together. Um, if they are not coming in to do a lesson, then they're just checking in with me about 5-10 minutes. Just, does anyone have any questions? How did you feel about the work that we've been doing? Just kind of working through to make sure that even though they're not in the classroom, I'm still here to help them. And if they are in the Google Classroom Meet section for a lesson, they are still required to participate. The students know this. They've been doing great so far, so I want to keep that going. Sorry, I have my Post-its here so I remember what to say. I really wish we could have done this in person, but unfortunately, because of everything going on, we figured this was the best thing that we could do. Um, so talking about our class schedule, I know a lot of parents have been asking me if I can send home a reminder for what days we have specials and things like that. Honestly, the only 2 days that you really need to focus on are Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and that's just because of a uniform change. Those are the days that we are in physical education with Mrs. Presta. Your student must be in sneakers and the gym uniform. If they are not in sneakers and the gym uniform, unfortunately, they are not able to participate. It's just a safety hazard that can be having them running around with dress shoes on. They could kick, they could fall and hurt themselves. Um, what else? Okay, so with Google Classroom, Mrs. Presta does actually have a Google Classroom, so do all the other specials teachers. So if your student is virtual learning that day and they are missing a special, they are required to do the assignment that is on that Google Classroom. Every week, there will be an assignment posted for a special. If they miss one day of gym, they have to do the assignment for one day. If they miss both days, they have to do the assignment for both days. But if they're in the class that day and they're at the special, they do not have to do the assignment. It's the same for my Google Classroom. If they are in class that day, they do not have to do the assignment. The assignments are exactly what we do in class, just modified for our virtual learners. Speaking of Google Classroom and our assignments, I understand that, it doesn't work all the time. Cami sometimes won't take some of the documents that I put on there, and it's really hard for students to work at Cami with certain things like coloring pictures and things like that. If a student wants to hand in an assignment later than when it's actually due, I am completely okay with it. I told most of the students today that I was going to let every parent know that they're allowed to hand in assignments up till Friday, the week that it is due. So if an assignment is due on Monday and they give it to me by Friday, it is late, but I won't take any points off. Anything after Friday, points will be taken off. The students don't really have a lot of homework, though. I try to make sure that they work hard for me in the classroom, and being virtual and non-virtual is really stressful. So as much time as they can spend relaxing at home, with spending time with their friends and family, I want to give them. I know everyone needs time to relax and just hang out. So as long as we keep working super hard in school, which we are, I'm going to keep the homework to a minimum. They pretty much only have spelling at the moment. There will be projects here and there that will be thrown in, but the math we're able to do at the end of the day as like a special little thing. We have some extra time, get your math homework done. I'm also here to help them, which I really like being able to be here because I know once they go home, it's hard for them to remember exactly what I was saying in class. So for them, having me here, I think helps them. But spelling is the one thing that they have to do each week. I also did send home the 10 activities that they could pick from for the spelling. They only have to complete 3 assignments a week. So Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays should be the 3 days that they're doing a spelling assignment, and then Thursdays is used to study, and then Fridays are our exams. Fridays on the exam, it is just a straight spelling test for the first part, And then the second part's usually matching. So the words are on one side of the page and they have to match the definitions. And then they just have to write sentences and circle the correct words that goes within a sentence. So they must know how to spell the word, but also the vocabulary. Oh, so if you have any questions, you are more than welcome to email me anytime. The only thing is that I will say is from 7 a.m. to about 5 p.m. is about the only times that I really check my emails. After 5 p.m., I'll pretty much get to you the next day unless I just happen to look for it. But pretty much after 5 p.m., I'm with my kids and my family, just like you guys are with your kids and your family. So I won't really be around to check my email. If you have any questions, though, please reach out. I just want to emphasize how amazing your students really are. They are making my first year here at Holy Angels just amazing. I love every single one of them. They're such a great group of children, and thank you again for raising them. Have a great night.